we are the debaters on the Conside, Jenny, and Ann. And today we are going to talk about banning foreign refugees in Korea. According to the United States of America for the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, there are 89.3 million refugees around the planet. Due to the increase of refugees and asylum seekers around the planet, the issue regarding the disadvantages outweighing the advantages of the acceptance of refugees regarding a host country's prosperity is debatable. We will discuss whether or not the acceptance of refugees will threaten a host country's prosperity.
Firstly, host countries or community may be economically and socially burdened by the increase in refugees. For instance, refugees policy experts argue that refugees require maintenance assistance and public service supplied by their hosts and may compete with local projects and scarce resources bringing them into conflict with domestic actors.
This suggests that refugees may become an economic and social burden to the host communities and their citizens, particularly those located in developed countries due to the competition for limited resources, employment, and utility of public services. Considering the limited supply of resources such as food, water infrastructure, and public services that may be available, it may be difficult for these communities to share these resources and public services without conflict, thus creating a social burden.
Furthermore, competition for employment may result in additional social conflict due to a limited supply of employment opportunity available in the market and the possible loss of employment opportunity to refugees who are possibly willing to work for lower wages. This suggests that refugees may become an economic and social burden to the host communities and their citizens, particularly those located in developed countries, due to the competition for limited resources, employment, and utility of public services.
In this debate, we talked about whether to accept refugees or not. In our opinion, accepting refugees can burden Korean job markets and limit resources. Thank you for listening.